What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin chart. Obviously, we are at the lower part of a channel that I've been showing you guys. We're going to take a look at what's going on. We're going to take a look at some of the ETF performances for this week. We're also going to take a look at the Chuck on base charts. I've been covering it a lot because recently I've been buying a lot. I made my final buys yesterday. I'll let you know how I did that. And we're going to take a look at one crypto project that recently listed on MEXC called Wecoin. I like this project. It's a real world asset play, and I'm thinking about putting a little bit more capital in, but I'm just waiting. We're going to take a look at the chart to see what I'm waiting for. And I think that's it. Hopefully this will be a quick video. And so without further ado, let's do this. Bitcoin, nothing really has changed. Okay, nothing really has changed. Okay, the last few days we've been going down. I thought maybe we'd be a little bit higher. I thought maybe we'd be around 63,000, playing with 64, 65 this week. Inflows on the ETFs for the US were pretty good the first couple of days of this week. Yesterday was a red week, minus 299 and 299 in outflows of Bitcoin, and so we can see that we're just essentially just testing this line, right, to the lower part of this channel to see what happens here. Do we do something like this? I don't think so. I do see a lot of strength in these markets. It could be boring again for the foreseeable month or two. Sideways, just eking out a little range within a range. This range still has not been really broken. Fake out right here, came back in, so everything still looks the same. How does the week look? We haven't done the weekend a little bit. Okay, that's the week downtrend, right? But it looks like we're kind of smoothing out right here. We really haven't been able to break through here. Hopefully that continues. Not being able to break down here. Let's see what happens. But I could definitely see something like this. Just essentially something like this. Okay, boom. So maybe some wicks up, some wicks down. At some point, maybe touch this line again, but closer to 60,000. When this ascending line is closer to 60,000, test it one more time before grinding up again. And as you know, I think sometime, maybe in July we might have a pump for altcoins, according to one chart, but August we start moving up. I think September, October, I think we really start moving up in earnest, and that's how I feel. From September, October is where we'll have more or less a year of just upward price movement, of strong upward price movement, culminating in a blow off top, and then the cycle ends. And hopefully we'll be selling at as close to that blow off top as possible. All right, but I will keep you guys updated. I do videos Monday through Friday. Okay, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Let's take a look at the performance of these ETFs. For that, we'll take a look at I always watch HODL15 Capital on my Twitter. All right, yesterday, as I mentioned, negative 299. Okay, BlackRock negative 50 in outflows, negative 299. So 299 Bitcoin in outflows. Okay, let's take a look at this here. Take a look at this chart right here. This was the beginning of the week, right? 2 days after a week, more than a week of just red. Look at this day right there. That was crazy. But Bitcoin has maintained strong. Okay, again, ebbs and flows. Okay, if you take a look at the totality, there's a lot more interest than there is selling, right? And eventually the GBTC sales will end, and that will help. And there'll be other people buying. There's going to be second waves coming. Okay. Yesterday was a red day. We'll see what today brings. Hopefully it'll be a green day, but time will tell. And I think that's it. Just kind of the dog days approaching summer, guys. Okay, that's really all that is. Let's take a look at Weco and we'll finish up with Chuck. This is one that I want to put capital in. And normally what happens is when a crypto list, for example, this one, like I said, listed in MEXC, we do experience some type of drop. I wonder if this level will hold. I'm trying to buy a little bit more of this under my average buy price, which is right here. I actually was buying it down here when it was down here, and I could have bought all this, but I just didn't because it was a new project. I should have, because it's moving up. It's looking good. It's a very nice chart, actually. It's real world asset plays, and I've done extremely well with real world asset plays. I think I know them pretty well. And that's why I want to add a little bit more. These guys are focused. WeCoin are focused on Latin America, and really no other real world asset plays is focusing on that, at least that I know of. All right, so this is an interesting one. And now let's finish up with Chuck. So yesterday it did experience a drop. It dropped down. Actually, it dropped down below. Yeah, it dropped down to 0.013 something, and I was looking and I was buying. How did I buy? As I'm running out of capital, what I did is I sold two projects. I sold, not completely. I just sold parts of it because I am up on a lot of projects. I'm down on some projects too. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a video on projects that I'm down on. Sold some Clintex CTI before this little drop right here, but I'm up, right? So I'm still up, and I still have a bag there. And I sold a little bit of Uno Re, where is that one? Because I am up on this one as well, right here. Comparison. So I sold a little bit, but I still have bags on both. I just wanted to de-risk those, and I might want to de-risk a little bit more. One that I'm considering is Compete. Although I'm going to try to hold off as long as I can. I do have still excess capital that I want to put in, but that I could put in. But I'm just waiting right now. I'm just waiting. Really, just Weco is the only one. I finished all my buys up last night on Chuck, so I'm good there. I have my bag. My average buy now is at 0.008, which is way up from where I started buying at 0.003. All right, but that's cool. That's cool. I have what I think is a very nice bag of Chuck, and I'm ready for this Chuck to a buck. Let's take a look at where Chuck to a buck would be, because that's kind of like their catchphrase, right? Chuck to a buck is at $1 billion market cap, guys. Okay, actually, it's at $1 billion market cap. Let's say $1.07. That would be only be a 64x. Now, these meme coins could go a lot higher. I think Chuck could probably do 1 or 2 billion. And if it catches fire, it could even go even higher. 2 billion would put us at 2.2 billion would put us at $2.25 for 134x. It's a meme coin, so it's definitely doable. If I didn't think it was doable, I wouldn't have put in the money that I put into this project. Very bullish. Looks very strong. Let's see if today we can make a new all-time high. We are close, and that's continued. Remember, it's only a $16.8 million market cap right now. With nice volume, approaching $1,749,000 in daily volume. Liquidity is locked at 1.3 million. And I think that is it, boys and girls. Interesting times, probably boring times, but those are the times where if you still not haven't accumulated, it's probably where you want to start. Hopefully not start, but continue accumulating. If hopefully that is the case. You continue accumulating. If you haven't, then not bad. Find yourself some good narratives. I would recommend looking at real world assets, artificial intelligence, and gaming. Although gaming has been beat up, and that's actually the perfect time to enter some of these projects. Looking at Synverse for one, and there's quite a few others. I have a nice bag of gaming crypto plays that I'm hodling. I'm not selling anything until probably 2025. Okay. Or maybe the end of 2024. We'll see, depending on what happens. You always have to keep an open mind. You have to be fluid like water, and take as much emotion out of it as possible. Okay, we'll leave it there, guys. If you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff helps. All right. With all that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.